Thanks for tuning into Crypto ZX. I really appreciate you stopping by my channel today. To all my viewers watching my video right now, can I please ask you guys to smash the like button and hit the red subscribe button if you haven't already. This does help out the channel tremendously, and it also keeps me motivated on making videos for you guys. But with that being said, let's jump right into today's content. Alright guys, today I will be doing my price prediction and my price analysis on the project called Kusama. I'm sure most of you have heard about this project if you have been in the cryptocurrency space for a while, but if you haven't, I will share a great article that goes in everything that you need to know about Kusama, and at the end I will do my price analysis for you guys. But before I begin, I would like to say the disclaimer. Anything on this channel should not be taken as financial advice because I am not a financial advisor. Cryptocurrencies are super volatile, so please do your own due diligence and research before investing in these markets. Alright, like I said, if you're new and you want to know more about Kusama, I'm about to share a great article that's not written by me, it's written by someone else, so all credit goes to them. And this article goes in everything you want to know about Kusama, so let's go over that first, and then at the end I will come and do my price analysis on Kusama. So let's jump in. So this article will be in the link in the description box below, guys. So maybe you've recently heard about Kusama, although it isn't a new project. Launched in May 2019, it is a parallel Polkadot network. It was built using the same code base and the same structure, but works far more rapidly than Polkadot. Although some may think of it as a testnet, it is far more than that. It is a development environment that can be used in the same way as Polkadot, but far more rapidly, allowing teams to try out new technologies, innovate on existing projects, and prepare for a full Polkadot deployment. In fact, that's one of its strengths. Many projects will certainly use Kusama as a test bed for their development before transitioning to Polkadot. Not all will move on though. Some will be happy to remain in the Wild West that is Kusama, providing a diverse and growing ecosystem for the cousin network of Polkadot. So the intended use of Kusama. Kusama has been called a canary network for Polkadot in a reference to the practice of miners carrying canaries with them into a coal mine to provide an early warning of carbon monoxide and other dangerous gases that could hurt the miners or even cause the mine to explode. Kusama is the canary that warns developers of many problems, dangers, and vulnerabilities in the code they are building. Kusama is also called the wild cousin of Polkadot, and developers are warned to accept chows and that there are no promises when building on Kusama. So all the warnings come because even though Kusama is built on the same code as Polkadot, it is also an unaudited version that is intended to act as a development environment to test new features before launching them on Polkadot. That means code on Kusama can be broken or contain vulnerabilities. It gives developers the chance to play with the code and new features and even break things to highlight issues. Once the code has been tested and optimized, it can then move to Polkadot. It's important to point out that Kusama is a real blockchain network, not simply a testnet. It has its own governance, which operates as a DAO and its own token. Teams looking to move fast in their development choose Kusama and can, later move to Polkadot once they have the project that is more mature. And for some teams, Kusama simply has conditions that are better suited to their projects in comparison with Polkadot. In short, Kusama is not testnet. A testnet is a development environment, but they use valueless tokens. Kusama has its own KSM, which has a definite value. Kusama is the development network where new features for Polkadot are tested and perfected, but it is also an environment for rapid, development and innovation. So users' roles on Kusama. Users are able to participate in Kusama network in a number of ways, similar to the ways in which they participate in the Polkadot network. So builders. The builders are those who create parachain, bridges, parathreads, and other features on the network. In a sense, these are the development teams and individual developers. There are a number of reasons why development teams might consider using Kusama for their development efforts. Because Kusama uses Polkadot code-based developers will have almost the same experience as building on Polkadot. Kusama development is far faster than development on Polkadot. Once built, these projects from Kusama can easily be moved to Polkadot if desired. Deploying on Kusama is likely to be far less expensive, obviously, than deploying on Polkadot. So network, maintainers. So Kusama uses the same set of actors as Polkadot to maintain its network. These actors include the nominators, collaterals, validators, and the governance actors. It's a diverse set that works together to ensure the security, stability, and evolution of the network. Nominators can be anyone, and they vote for validators by delegating their tokens to the validators they choose. In return, they receive a portion of the block reward earned by the validators they have voted for. Um, Collaterals have the responsibility of creating blocks on the parachains that contain the most up-to-date transactions. Validators are responsible for maintaining the network by adding new blocks and by reaching consensus with other validators. They are rewarded under the POS proof of stake system for their efforts, but also bear the risk of slashing if they're found to be acting in a malicious manner that is detrimental to the network. Validators are also chosen every 24 hours. So the third set of actors is the governance actors. The group basically steers Kusama into the future, determining how the platform will evolve by voting for or against protocol and code-based change. So there are three branches to the governance process for Kusama. The one is referendum chamber, second council, and third is technical committee. So the Kusama governance process. The governance process can begin with any of the three governance actors. The referendum chamber can make a public proposal, or the council can submit its own proposal, and the technical committee is able to submit emergency proposals. All three can potentially result in a change to the Kusama protocol. The primary aspect of governance is the referendum, which contains the proposal and allows for a vote on whether or not to make changes to the protocol. On Kusama, referendum are voted on every 8 days. The proposal backed with the most stake is the top proposal and becomes a referendum. After a proposal becomes a referendum, anyone with KSM stake is able to vote stake weighted for or against it. If the referendum is passed, it is enacted after an 8-day waiting period. Kusama uses a new concept in voting known as adaptive quorum biasing, which makes it either easier or difficult to pass a proposal depending on which governance group submitted the proposal and the number of voters who turn out to the actual vote. So the Kusama Treasury. The Kusama Treasury consists of funds collected from transaction fees, lost deposits, inefficiency in staking, and slashing penalties. Any KSM holders can make a spending proposal by bonding 5% of the amount proposed to be spent from the Treasury. In order to pass a proposal, must receive an aye vote from minimum of 60% of the council. If the proposal gets fewer than 50% of the council votes, the 5% bond is slashed. This process occurs once every 6 days. Parachain and parathreads. From technology standpoint, there is little difference between parachains and the parathreads. In fact, the parachain can become a parathread and vice versa. The real difference between the two is economic. Parallelizable chain called parachains in Kusama are all simplified blockchains that relies on the security provided by a relay chain instead of providing its own security. The relay chain validators provide validation for transactions and blocks after receiving the created blocks from parachain collaterals. The collaterals are responsible for retaining all the parachain's information and creating new blocks. Each parachain requires its own slot, and it is projected that a relay chain will be able to have between 50 and 200 parachains. Each parachains will be acquired through an auction process. So if you want to read more about the article, like I said, I will leave the link in the description box below. Very, very informative article that explains everything Kusama is trying to reach and what they're all about. So moving on to the price analysis. So as of now, guys, Kusama right now is trading at $87.38. It's up 13.7% in the last 24 hours. Market cap is $784.7 million, approaching that $1 billion mark. Circulation supply is 8.9 million out of 10 million, which is max supply. If we look at the charts, guys, in the last 1 year, it's up a staggering 8,184%. That's absolutely insane. Just in that last 1 year, it's up 8,000%. If we go into max, we could see Kusama first came out on September 19th of 2019. So it's fairly new coin, and it is seeing some crazy heights. Obviously, it's tied to Polkadot, and it's gaining a lot of traction. People are realizing what it's all about. It's like there's a lot of hype around Kusama. And one major factor as to why a lot of people are hyped about Kusama is because the founder of Polkadot is also the founder of Kusama. So a lot of people are obviously optimistic on what's it called, on Polkadot, so as well as Kusama, because it's the same exact founder, and which is Gavin Woods, and Gavin Woods was the co-founder of Ethereum as well. So a lot of people believe in him as well. And he's a genius. He's an absolute genius. And yeah, guys, it's absolutely insane. People are finally realizing the potential of what Kusama has as long as Polkadot, and that's why we see Kusama and Polkadot have entered the top 100 coins now on coin market cap and CoinGecko. Let me just show that to you guys right now. I'm going to give it a quick refresh. Yeah, if you can see, Polkadot is number 4. It's on an absolute tear. Last 7 days, 47.6%. And it's trading right now at its all-time high, $14.28. And obviously, Kusama is here as well, around 40. It's ranked at Kusama is ranked at 49 right now. It's up 26.3% in the last week. So where could I personally see Kusama go? Like I said, as in my opinion, as long as Polkadot goes up, like if it keeps going up, I think Kusama is gonna follow it as well, because like I said, people tend to, a lot of these investors tend to invest, you know, because if it's the same co-founder, people like to invest into those projects. It's just a psychological point of view, because if they believe into the um, what's it called, the co-founder that much, any project they touch is automatically gonna go up with it. It's just how everything works. But yeah, guys, I could honestly see, if I could, Polkadot is like revolutionary. It's like it has a big competition. Like Ethereum has a big competition now because Polkadot is finally there, because we've been looking for the next Ethereum for the longest time, and finally Polkadot came, and now it's showing the world what it could do. And Ethereum has a competition, guys. Ethereum really does have competition. So along with Kusama, like I said, as long as Polkadot goes up, I could see Kusama go up with it. And it's already up 8,100%. If you bought the bottom, guys, congrats. Do take profits, obviously, because that's what we're here for. 8,000%, that's crazy numbers. And yeah, like always take profits, because that's what I say all the time. But at the peak of the bull run, I could personally see Polkadot easily reach the $100 billion market cap at the peak of the bull run of 2021, which would put Polkadot at $100 roughly. So if that happened, I could see Kusama at 10% of Polkadot's market cap, which would be around what's it called? It should be around, if 100 billion, so 10 billion dollars, I could see it go. So that would be roughly 10x from here. Which now you may be asking, CryptoZX, what price would Kusama be trading at if that were to happen? It would be trading at $1,100 roughly if Kusama were to hit 10% of the 100 billion market cap, if Polkadot were to reach that, which I am very optimistic that Polkadot will be able to reach that in this upcoming bull run, which is just 10x from where it is at right now. But that's just my own personal opinion, guys. Do your own research. Always do your own research before investing in these markets. And yeah, guys, because cryptocurrency is super volatile, and always do take profits, because this is what we're here for. And yeah, guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up around here. Let me know your thoughts down below. What do you guys think, where you could see Kusama go? Do you think it could go to $10 billion market cap and be trading at $1,100? Or no, do you think it can be going up or more? Like up or down? Just let me know your thoughts down below. And yeah, guys, I'm going to wrap it up around here. Please let me know how it can improve my videos. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's been CryptoZX, and peace out.